Okay, we're going to modify the Jeep. For sure, I want to get to. Alright, you've seen the modifications. I don't want to drop under 2 million. I mean, it should be okay to give it the better tires. You can see the difference from the last video. I kind of should have put it all in one video, but I wanted to see the modifications in a different video. You definitely have more control with the stabilization. And you're not flipping all the time. Even though the flipping and the bouncing is fun, once you get the control and you learn to control it, it's a lot funner. Believe it or not. I mean, it's fun without the bouncing and the hip hopping. And we have basically, I don't know if they have this game on the other Fire Stick. We have the basic Fire Stick, so I've never played any of these games on the other one. So I could always go play an unmodified version on the other Fire Stick. This is our main one. We don't have them in all the house, like all the 4Ks, but I figure this one's probably a little bit. Now there we got the record, just from doing the modifications. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have made it. We just got the one. See, I should have just kept going to flip. I might have had a chance. I might have. That's the thing with the flip. Once you start to do a flip, I couldn't stop it from happening. I'm going to take a picture. Oh, it's kind of good I crashed her. I'm going to take a picture of the level so I can show her. I made the level. The 2 million. That's not a good crashing point. We're definitely over 2 million. Don't tell her. Modify the suspension. So I modify the motor too. These are, for the money, these upgrades really are low level upgrades. Do we do the tires too? Don't tell her. Alright, well, we're back under 2 million. I just gotta see how it does. I swear they have it flip easier. It's like the motorcycle. It's an open top Jeep. They give you all these modifications and they still let it flip. This thing's going to be suitable for... Honestly, it should be suitable for every terrain. Except the tree ones. It's not going to plow the trees very well. Maybe you can skip over them. I mean, the trees could possibly be compared to obstacles or hills. It should go so fast it drive over the tops of the trees. You can see the difference compared to the other video. I definitely should have put the... It'd be neat to have the modifications all in one video. And I still crashed in a different spot, but... I want to try it on another scene. I'd love to play this for another hour on that one scene. I didn't realize I spent a little bit too much money. But I want to see the seasons with the upgrades. Ideally, it'd be neat to have a comparison. Do a side by side. This scene versus that scene. I'm definitely not set up technologically for any kind of video like that. I guess I should have kept going on the gas. As soon as I let up on the gas, it wanted to spin me, and then when I went brake, it flipped me over on purpose. See, I got all these upgrades, but it's not. It's acting worse, which I don't understand. I mean, it's different trains, you gotta learn to control it. And it's a lot lighter, so this will be good. If I can learn to drive this is so comparable. Good, I got a new level. This is comparable to the motorcycle. Now, I'm just doing gas off and on. Where the other ones you can run full bore. This is just gas off and on. So that's one of the things, learning to run different vehicles. So maybe this will help me, give me some skill for the motorcycle. Because this is similar to the motorcycle. I consider the motorcycle difficult to control. That's just gas riding it out. Compared to the other vehicles, it seems so tiny. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's going to have you flip over in the water. Come on. Most cars aren't going to go have that much speed that they can flip over like a Skidoo. Jeez. It's neat that I'm that powerful. I can do a water flip, backwards water flip. I don't know what to do here. Go for it. Ah, darn it. I didn't let up on it soon enough. That's what they trick you. I thought I was going to make the jump when I realized I wouldn't. I tried to go lower. And I'd have been better off to catch the jump. I finally had to hit the brake. I wasn't going to cover. I was afraid it would flip me over the wrong way. I didn't think I spent that much under $2 million, but apparently I did. Did everything I could not to flip there. Had to brake. I probably could have come off there under the flip, but I was afraid I hit my head. There I had to hit the brake. That's not really fair. The balls disappeared right when I needed them. Oh, I'm not going to meet the fuel, am I? Nope. Wouldn't matter. Crash and burn. I was actually going to skip that scene, but I hit the wrong button. I want to try the other stage with the modifications. Since I'm under $2 million anyways, I need to make some more fun money. It's neat riding that, but I don't understand why it's doing it. I mean, I got that much power, I got the stabilizer, it shouldn't... It's... The control isn't that good. The control isn't that good when you have that much directional. It's forward and back. It's not like it has an up or down button to keep you level. So you got all this modification and you can't drive it. You got to drive like a granny, otherwise you're going to crash. What's the point of having all this modification if you have to sit there and drive the car like a granny? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, this made a new record. I'm just trying not to load too much gas and no brake at the right time. trying to make it through. It's funny how they set those. It's like, oh, if you make that record, if you don't do this at the right time and that at the right time, in the 1 second, nanosecond increments, your car will crash. It's what it seems like. You hit a new level and it's like, oh, since you made it through so well, we're setting a crash up for you. Even though you did so well on the whole rest of the screen, 20 times in a row, like that. I swear it's random numbers. Like, oh, well, let's see, we're just going to put a modification in there. I might try another scene after this. It's fun. I could play it all day, but sometimes you gotta rest. Get some sleep for work. Finally got my $2 million back. I can see where that's a problem. At least I hit a new record. The break. There, just trying to stay afloat. Once it gets you flipped in, since you didn't level out, it must have a program in there that's causing you a gravity to pull you back down the hill like you're on the moon. So, the program of gravity versus going backwards versus the skill level of the driver versus we're going to the Arctic and try our modifications there. It's definitely such a lighter vehicle. It's over this, I would definitely take the ambulance or the hippie van. I mean, you don't flip in thin air over nothing. I mean, if you're going to spend millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of modification, you don't want a car that's going to flip. I mean, they're not even telling you what you're, like here, there should be a little thing that, I mean, I know it's saying the boost in the RPMs, but it's not giving you an actual number. Then give me a number. When I hit this number of RPMs, and put it where I can see it a little easier. Give me an actual number. That way I know that if you're hitting this at this speed on a spot of air, it's going to flip your car over for no reason. Like you're one of them featherweight race cars with the air tails that flip really easy. Like there. I mean, are you kidding me? I forgot to take a picture of the other record. Let's check some other stages. You almost always flip right in the beginning if you take off fast. You can go fast anywhere else in the game, but in the first beginning, well, you know, I got a record. I'm happy with that. This, what it was is we never drove it there before. Obviously. Because she doesn't usually drive the Jeep. And I haven't been able to upgrade it till now. What's funny is some of those other vehicles are so big. I guess I kind of understood that one. I wonder what's going to happen when I hit the sandbags. This one's so tiny. I almost wish they would give me a I wish I had like the 70-inch, 100-inch TV screen because this is so tiny. Oh, the other ones are so big. It's like, really? This looks like, you know, ants racing. Really? Well, apparently at 124 meters, I got to be careful. You've seen it twice in a row. There is no way you can crash there 3 times. It give me credit for a flip, which I don't get. I don't get that. I tried going slow. I don't think you're supposed to get past there without. I don't know. I mean, it's the military. Well, it says boot camp. That's related to the military. So I would figure boot camp's related to the military. This is just ridiculous now. But you're telling me a Jeep, which is originally maybe not the Willys, but Jeeps were associated with the military shortly after they were made. If I'm not mistaken. It's a good all-terrain vehicle. You know, this is a bit embarrassing. And, you know, all I can do is... There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to spend all that money. I got to stay above 2 million. I can try going a little slower and getting a different vehicle. Try hitting the brake more, maybe. Oh, there we go. I just drove really slow and got stuck on sandbags. Now I'm going to need gas. I just happy I didn't crash there. Oh! I almost saved it. Come on, you're telling me that it's as light as a motorcycle, but more dangerous? I just don't get it. The program in here on this particular one, I'm not even going to try Christmas. The trees will kill me. We're going to try the highway. Maybe we got a chance of driving a Jeep on a highway. Maybe, I said. Not going to matter. I think this is the hill. It doesn't have gas anywhere close. So it's not really going to matter. Buenas noches. Alright, I'll be back later.